Alright, I tried to do a video earlier on Facebook. I wanted to talk about something that most people don't like to talk about. But this is something that, while we're breaking down all this corruption and stuff that's going on, this is something that nobody is talking about, nobody is looking into, but is a serious problem. Um, Back when one of the people that I used to talk to on Facebook, West, and his woman had a child that was taken into custody out in Arizona, and the teacher left the baby in the car. He also had multiple other children in foster care. During this time, they was all over the news in different places, and it was independent news and not just mainstream news. See, they have to report the stuff to a news outlet so they'll be able to collect their insurance money, okay? But like all these small independent news, they report only certain things. And I did a lot of research um, about kids, foster children ending up dead. And knowing that these people that are linked to the kidnapping of my mother and what kind of work that certain people did and who they associated with, I might have some videos up. I don't know if the lady with the book still has it, but I'll probably do it in my cloud, where I even went into an insurance place that sold life insurance, and they knew the person that owned my mother very well because their family did a lot of insurance claims. So, what I'm trying to say is, like, one of the things that needs to be looked into is insurance, life insurance that are being put on foster children. That really needs to be looked into, and how much money they get. I mean, if you think about it, like the normal everyday person, all of our car insurances have went up through the roof, right? So if all of our car insurances are going through the roof, and if these people are committing that much fraud, I mean, these insurance companies got to make that money somewhere. Like, inflation ain't that bad. Come on. I'm just saying. More people should be less. More people you got, because you want to take care of your customers and keep them there. But instead, it's just really you want out the roof. And they have to offset these life insurance claims so they don't go broke. And there's a lot of life insurance claims, and you can go to all these independent news and look up all these children that are ending up drowned or in a car accident or all these crazy scenarios. And there's only like a handful, really, about 5 or 6 scenarios, and you'll see it repeatedly. It's just a different child, different state. And it's on the smaller independent news outlets, and most of these smaller independent news outlets are owned by judges and lawyers. I learned this because I tried to go to all these smaller news outlets when my grandson was kidnapped, and that's how I learned that who they were owned by. So, like, yeah, if they are trafficking our children and stealing their identities, living off of the government-funded money for them. There was another girl that I did a video about and talked about when I protested for my mom down in Gulfport. She was adopted, and her last name was changed, and right along with her social security number, a couple numbers. But when she got pregnant at 16, it looked like she was still in state's custody under her original name, because the people of the state were still making money off of her, and when she got pregnant and had to go get Medicaid, it looked like she was in state's custody. And they went straight to the hospital and took that girl's baby, but that girl's foster family adopted her, and her foster family is freaking whacked. They all high on meth, make meth, do meth. More than likely, what I seen, I believe the girl's probably was pregnant by her foster father. And I say that because of the conversation that me and her had and how he acted. But at the same time, no one's ever going to say nothing about it, right? So, stuff like that. The insurance, though, is something that people really, 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 really need to start looking into to know if these children that have been taken in foster care are even still alive, or where they were taken, or what supposedly happened to them. That is another way to find out, is through all these life insurance policies that are being taken out on our foster children. Much love.